Hello, everybody. Closing out week 3 with a long run winner NIS fixed in the 87s from Rockingham. Figured, why not drive a big boat that bounces all over the place on a track that shreds tires apart and has a bunch of bumps. Now, I enjoy Rockingham. I figured a longer race, if I could keep it clean, could help me gain safety rating. And, yeah, I don't know. Just was trying to gain something back after Gen 4, so we'll see what we can do. Starting in the back didn't qualify. Car number 18 out of 26. Starting 23rd, just gonna try to save tires as best I can and work my way up. That's all I can do in this one.
Go.
If I can get anywhere near like 15th, I'll be happy.
Right side.
Got Chad again in this one.
He's still there.
Gotten to race with him too much.
He's still there.
Usually, again, short track is what we would do together, not
Keep it together. Hold your line.
heavier cars, but we'll have some
Still
fun.
there.
Just realized I did not change my offset, so it's going to be a longer race. Change the ratio, but not the offset, so that's okay. That's just personal preference more than anything. It's not going to affect how the car handles.
Still there. P22.
It's kind of just for when people are braking.
Still there.
It's I'm sure going to be all sorts of different braking points compared to each other based on who wants to tire save or where.
He's still there. He's still there.
Just fall back a little bit. Tire saving is going to be huge, I think. I think it's going to be a massive deal, personally.
The leader has just done a 25.00. He's still there. Keep digging.
I think you can really shred the right front,
On your right.
and it'll make it impossible to drive if you don't try to tire save. A little bit of contact with the 10. It's not really intentional. 10's bailing. 23 was looking like he was trying to go outside of me. I just wanted to get to a hole, more or less. He comes flying up, we'll let him go.
22nd place. That lap was a 25.81.
Probably running a bit higher than I want to in 1 and 2, but it's okay. I'm kind of hoping we can stay green for a lot of it, because if that's the case, then I think what I tried to learn in tire saving in practice might come into play. If it's a bunch of short runs, I'm going to be in trouble. See how much slower the 15 was. It's where everybody's running different braking points, and they will progressively back up further and further as the run goes on, and it doesn't take very long to wear the tires and see fall off.
You've just done a 25.82.
Just kind of want to be able to make my way through the field when I can. I don't want to lose too much time, but definitely going to try to keep the sliding to a minimum and try not to lean on the right front too much. Ow! Already screwed it up like an idiot.
Got a full course caution. Watch out.
Yep, that's what I'm doing lately. I am just not good right now.
We're under caution. It's closed. Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 15.
I am so bad right now. Like the absolute worst. I'm gonna uncheck tires. I don't want to be down a set this early. We're gonna go and repair everything because we're dead last anyways, because I'm an idiot. Cannot believe I did that. I'm just... yeah. Go back to the rookies and learn how to drive all over again. Because this is stupid. Like, I completely unforced. That's just all it is. Completely unforced and took other people with me. I don't know what else to say other than that. Cannot believe I did that. We would have been green for quite a while had it not been for me.
Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 40 miles per hour.
Stupid mistake in Gen 4, stupid mistake in this.
3,
I don't know what
2,
else to say other than
1.
that.
Box now.
We got 2 minutes of repairs that probably are gonna keep the car from being quick. We'll get as much of it as we can. I'm sure we'll get more cautions to take advantage of it. Just, I hate it. It's so bad anymore. Oh, we might look. This is gonna be one to go. Yep. Alright, so we'll see how off the pace I'm gonna be now. Tires weren't terrible. Just gonna have to, I don't know, do the best I can. Salvage whatever I can get out of this at this point. 4X wasn't great, but plenty of laps to try to offset that part. I don't know how far off the pace the car is gonna be. So that's gonna be the hard part. Yeah. Expected the 24 to be that slow that far back. So, yep. Alright, well. Nice, easy reset. Plenty of laps left. Let's just not be stupid. I was already stupid once.
Green, let's go.
Not be stupid a second time. Nobody's going. Everybody's every which way.
Car inside, keep high.
I don't know what happened if the 10 didn't go or what.
Still there. B24. He's still there. Still there.
I don't know, we're gonna get by 1.
Inside's clear.
23 behind. Now's the point where we're gonna find out how slow I am. Hoping because there is no required that it won't be horribly far off the pace. And I'm still gonna drive to tire save, but we'll just see what happens. How much I can do at this point. Made that mistake, I gotta live with it and make the most of it. It's definitely not as quick down the straightaways as I had a absolutely terrible entry into 1. So much for saving the right front. So yeah, hopefully the next week or so will be you guys seeing me actually remember how to drive and how not to do dumb stuff and hit people.
You've just done a 25.67.
Hopefully I can remember what I was capable of doing and currently am not, as I bounce off the wall. I'm gonna hope that maybe this lack of pace is me underdriving it, but I got a feeling it's that the car's hurt, and I'm gonna be down quite a bit the rest of the race, which is gonna make for a really long day behind the wheel.
Inside line, you got 1. Still
Let
there.
the 23 go.
Clear on the inside.
No reason to fight them. Back the braking points way up so I don't make the same mistake. Looks like the 8 is running really slow as well. I don't know if he got involved in that and had damage or if he's just trying to tire save that much. Okay, we're running almost half a second off what the leaders are running. I don't know if the 2's pushing it too hard, although Pretty sure he runs these quite often and is really quick in them, so I'm gonna assume he knows exactly what to do. Okay, looks like he's picked up the pace some.
You've just done a 26.26.
I think the 23 might be pushing it a bit harder, so just kind of sit behind and let him go.
Stay high, you got one inside.
Out of the way.
He's still there. They're low.
Yeah, I don't think the 8's hurt at all. It doesn't look like he's got any damage, so I think this is just a big tire save, which probably will end up working out. We'll probably see him come flying back later on if I don't make a mistake and cause a caution again. Can't make mental errors. That's for sure. No mental errors.
That lap was a 26.30.
Maybe I'm not as bad off pace-wise as I thought, because like I said, I feel like I'm really kind of taking it easy right now. Still overdriving one, need to get on the brakes a little better there. I enjoy tire saving. Sometimes it's, I don't know, it's weird to have to throttle back as much as you do. This car seems to be like the epitome of tire saving at times. But I also feel like that's the one that if I can learn it, like the raw speed doesn't help you as much in this car compared to some of the others, so sometimes it can mitigate some of the skill that I'm lacking compared to the faster guys.
The gap ahead is now 0.84.
Losing time to the 23, technically gaining on the 10, keeping even with Chad.
324. That last lap was
we were.
26.
Not that lap.
57.
And not this lap too. Hey look, there's a wreck. The 6, it wasn't me.
Caution.
And now it brings out a caution.
Race cars out. Line up single file behind car 23.
Well, more of a chance to fix damage. Might be a time to use one set of tires. So I wasn't the only one to cause a caution now. Makes me feel slightly better. I think everybody's gonna be on pit road this time.
The lead car's pitting.
Yeah, I would be thoroughly shocked if anybody stayed out of this caution.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Way too slow in, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be sitting getting the damage repaired anyways. Look for when the pace car comes. Just try to get as much of it repaired. If I can pit twice under this caution, I will. It's going to be a bit harder to get a bunch of it done at a time because of the laps being quicker under caution, but do what we can. 23 is going to have the same thought process as me. Wow, quick cautions. Not at all what the V-Fix race was. V-Fix felt like they were absolutely forever long cautions. These are like super quick. So, yeah, we're gonna need quite a few more cautions to be able to fix the damage. So let's just get a ton of them quickly. It'll be boring for you guys, but it'll allow me to get the damage fixed, and then can settle in and try to do what I can with what I got left. Tires were 90/90, a little bit hotter on the right front. Can live with that. Single file restarts put me so far back, but that's okay.
Green flag, we're racing.
And always, it's like waiting at a stoplight, like it takes forever to get going. You see the guys in the front go, and you wait like another hour to get going. Feels
B25.
like. See if the 8's going to do the same thing again, if he's going to free fall back through the field, or if he's going to hang up there now. '23's got a front bumper reattached. He did not have that previous to that caution, and he's going to still push hard, so it's going to put us
side, you got one.
to dead last. We'll let him go.
Still there. That was 26.34. He's still there. Clear inside.
Like I said, if we get into a long run, I feel like I'll be able to catch him. Or maybe I'm just the slowest car on the track. That's certainly very possible.
Your last. Your lap time was 25.71. The car in front has just posted a 25.28.
Be interested to see how aggressive the 6 is going to be trying to work his way back up through the field.
I didn't do that.
We got one down in the grass, keeps us green. That was
B25.
26. So we're not last now. And I don't know if they'll end up a lap down or not. You can see everybody's definitely working tires. Because the 6 is not going anywhere quick.
Was 25.63.
8 is running faster and holding up now, so, or staying up there. 2 is just pulling away from everybody. I think he's on a different tire management strategy, or again, figured something out, how to drive him away quicker, but save tires.
That was 25.71.
We drove it a little bit. We have 163 to go.
B25.
So we should be able to split the race in half if I want to. Somewhere around lap 115, 116. It's assuming we stay green. It's not like I'm miles away from everybody, so if I can actually tire save, might have a shot at getting close to 18. Like I said, if I could somehow squeak out a top 15 with all this, I will be even more happy than I was already going to be.
That lap time was 25.92.
Wow, not a good turn 3 there. Not a good turn 3. I overdrove that really bad. Chad working the high line up ahead and kind of cutting down. A lot of us are running middle to low. Seem to be running a lot lower than most people, at least in 1 and 2. '24 seems to be the slow one out of the group up ahead. 6 worked by him. Just gonna figure out how to slowly work by everybody. See if I can let the 10 or the 23 create a hole as we've got a wreck up ahead.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed. Pace car
Alright,
is
oh,
out.
there's a
Line
few
up
more
single
repairs we'll
file
be able to make.
behind car number 23.
Uncheck the tires, because I will not be replacing them.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
I was the one to make the stupid move before.
Wesley, I don't know where you are, but you gotta go around me.
Now it looks like everybody else kind of doing the same thing, so we'll be okay. Quick cautions, we'll try to get a few seconds of damage repaired.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
To get the 10 by, they allow him to get back by me.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Got a minute left. Might be able to chop off 20 seconds of it. Yeah, it looks like it'll be right around 25, maybe 30 seconds. So could need one more caution possibly to be fully repaired. Yeah, looks like one more is all we'll need. A few other guys damaged now, working their way off the pit road. So we will not be restarting dead last. We're closing in on the quarter mark. I feel like it's gone quicker than that given all the cautions we've had, but like I said, the cautions are nice, they're really quick. That's definitely helped. '97, '96, a little hot on the right front, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with the tires. Just haven't gotten to see the benefits of the tire saving yet.
156 laps to go.
Wait for everybody to stop. As everybody
Green
closes
flag.
up, we get the green, and then we kind of all wait.
Damn, I hope.
We know the 23 is going to come blasting, but he's now 2 cars back. The 10s
P23.
seem to be slower. So I don't know where we're going to stand in terms of pace. I'm just going to sit here and see what happens. Get back into my tire saving rhythm. 24 I think was the slow one up ahead. I have 153 to go. Yeah, right around 120-ish.
That lap time was
If we were to stay green the whole way.
25.88.
It's not through pace, but I'm back to where I started the race at least. And I'm not the only one to have wrecked or done dumb stuff, so it makes me feel a little better. Not that I feel very good about it. I never want to make stupid mistakes, but... And it was the 25 that was slow. Sorry, not the 24.
Okay, Jake. The next car
I think
is
I should be
Sabre.
able to work by him without compromising my tire saving strategy.
You've just done a 26.04.
You got one right side.
P23.
Hold your line.
Just want to kind of work by him because I can see he's quite a bit
there.
off the pace compared to
Clear of line.
everybody. So light the shot to see if I can
22nd
still kind of keep pace with the back half of the field. You know, tire savings key and you can make up ground that way, but if you're way, way behind, you're going to have no shot to make up that much ground. 24 is slow as well. He's up ahead, so
Car in front of us is
both the 24 and the 25 are a little bit slower, which we'll try to work by. So again, you can see I almost had the same issue. Got to watch braking into one with him. He's going to be way slower than I expect. Make note of that.
full course
Wreck
caution,
on
be
the
careful.
front stretch. Was the 19?
We think Hughes has gone off.
Alright, so this should be the last caution
You
I
guys are
need.
fooling yourself if you think you're going to be running the same pace as Sean Butler for 20 laps.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind
Should
Aragoni. Pace car
Finally
is
be able
out.
to finish
It's
all of
closed.
the damage. Get on the pit road next time when it reopens. He's got to catch up
Pits
to the
are
pace
open.
I
car.
was just gonna let him catch me and then spin him out. Wouldn't be the first time. I don't think I've spun you out before, have I?
So this should be the last time I need to pit for damage, hopefully, and I'm gonna be able to start
Nah, probably
working
not.
my way up through the field without constantly giving up
The
the
leader's
spots.
pitting now.
About half the field on, a little less than
Look out for
half.
the pit speed limit.
Maybe we'll do tires since we got a big group on.
Box in.
I
5,
still have 3 sets left.
4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
'94, '93. Yeah, not terrible. I probably could have left him on, but it's no big deal. Damage should be able to knock all of it out before the pace car gets here. It's gonna be close. It's coming down. Now we'll be good. Alright, so this is as prepared of a car as I'm gonna get. Not gonna have a car that's gonna look better than this. Now it's time to just do what I can with it. Back to 22nd, 23rd, something. I don't know, we'll see. '22nd. So 4 spots to go to match where I'm supposed to finish. 4 spots to 18th, and another 3 to get to the top 15 I was looking for. Plenty of time.
Green, 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 let's go.
Yeah, restarts are so much fun back here.
Coming up on your...
Try to get by the 25 quickly.
He's still there. Clear.
I think we're ahead of the 24, if I remember correctly. Good to see the 8 again. He's gone up a few spots.
P21.
Still plenty of laps left to get into tire saving mode. Hit somewhere around 125, 126. The 25 is going to try to look back around
Still
me,
there.
so we'll let him send it.
Clear inside.
I know he's going to kill his tires if he drives like that the whole time. 19's falling back through the field.
P22.
On your right.
Okay, Jake. The next
Clear outside.
Might be something that outside line that Chad's running in 1 and 2. I tried it, I just didn't like it as much. Preferred the
Right
bottom.
side.
I typically prefer the
Still
bottom
there.
anyways.
Still
Side by
there.
side with the 19 as we go back into 1.
Still there.
21st.
He's still there. Clear up high.
I'm sure Chad's gonna be scared to death to be around me after seeing what I've done. Trying to be as kind to him as I can. He's always been incredibly respectful with me. Working by the 24.
Coming up on your... Still there. Clear outside.
The car in front of us is now.
Right side. Clear.
Alright. I have the 24. Time to just settle it now that we're finding a gap.
P20. That lap was a 25.95.
Everybody's pace is all over the place as people figure out what they want to run. There's so many different strategies being played right now. That's why this is actually kind of fun, honestly. It's like Overdrive 1. Now I'm okay with the long green flag run. Now that I got all the damage fixed, I am good to go green the rest of the way.
That was a 25.86.
Chance come back down, 1 and 2. I think we're slowly catching the 25. He and I are running pretty close to each other, pace-wise, and we're a little bit quicker than the 25 and the 26 up ahead. Got the 16 catching from behind. We've got big pack of cars up here, so it's about to be fun. The 16 and the 10 are stacked up on the outside.
You got one right side. Keep it steady, still there.
20th place.
He's still there. Keep it together, hold your line.
16's still on my
Still there.
outside. He's getting the run down the backstretch.
Still there. He's still there. Hold your line.
I clipped
Still
the
there.
apron
Clear
just a
high.
little bit. We're gonna let them go.
On your right.
Okay, Jake, the next car is Pistol,
Still there.
B21.
He's still there. Keep digging.
No reason to shred tires trying to
Keep it steady.
race
Still
for
there.
21st and
Still
22nd
there.
when I've got a big gap back behind the 19.
Still there. Clear up high. You got one right side. Clear up high.
Get the 10. Try to catch back up. Follow through with the 10 and the 16. Catch back up to the back of the pack.
22nd place. That lap
Resume
was
where
at
we were.
26.71.
Ten kind of did the
Coming up
same
low
thing
side.
I did.
Still there. Inside's clear.
Hey, 20, sorry about the contact there.
We good.
We're settling in a nice run now. Only like 10 laps into it or whatever, but
Your last lap time was at 26.58.
get some battles going on as people kind of move forward. Big separation up front, the leaders, and there's a big gap back behind. .25 is somehow still hanging on up there. 15 is who we're going to be catching next.
Gap to Hughes behind is now 2.6 seconds. That lap time was 26.71.
Coming up on your
Oh, bad spot. 15
Outside
was
line's clear.
slow, tried to go underneath, but the 10 was also slow off at 2. So didn't really have anywhere good to go there. I think the 15, though, is slower overall. So eventually we'll try to work by him. See if I can pass him cleanly. I know he's going to have
Right side.
nightmares.
right side.
Me coming up behind him going into turn 1.
Still there. Still there. Clear.
It's hard to work that inside off
On your
of
right.
2. Just because of how
Hold your
narrow
line.
the exit of the corner gets. It's a little
there.
easier than 3 and 4.
Still there. He's still there. Keep digging.
That lap time was 26.80.
He's still there. Clear outside. Right side. Clear up high.
Got the 14 who's slow.
You got one right side. Outside line's clear.
Yeah, I kind of deserved that. I'm sure it was just a mistake, but even if it wasn't a mistake, I deserved that one.
The guy ahead is
We'll call us even now.
B21. That last lap was at 26.
Right side. He's still there.
It's just so hard to put the
Hold your
throttle
line.
down on the inside out of
Clear
2 when I'm trying to be
Coming up on your.
extra cautious around everybody
He's
so I don't
still there.
make another dumb mistake.
He's still there.
It takes like a full lap at
Clear
least
up
to
high.
make a pass. If not
B20.
more.
That lap was at 26.79. Okay, Jake, the next car is Staver.
Alright, we're working our way back up. 25 will be the next one in line.
That was 26.61.
The lift for him coming back down, I was not going to stick my nose underneath him there. About 50 laps or so away from pitting.
You've just done a 27.00.
Now we're going to need to figure our way around the 24, or 25, excuse me. Because I'm losing time to the 10. 10's who I want to try to keep pace with. Now it seems like the 25 is going to try to go on the inside around the 11. A little bit of a bump there. These guys are both slow and side by side, so
Stay high.
worst case scenario for me.
Still there. Still there.
Tried to make the outside work.
He's still
Probably
there.
could have had a run. 11 was a bit slower in the center of 3 and 4,
Still
so
there.
kind of killed the run a little bit.
Clear low.
P19.
I'll try to work around the 11 here.
Coming up on your... Still there. Still there. Still there. Keep it together. Hold your line. Clear up high.
Alright. Got by those guys. Hopefully I didn't shred the tires apart too much doing that.
P18.
Alright, up to where I'm supposed to be running. At least gotta be happy with that. Maybe a top 15 is still possible depending on how this plays out. See how far lap times are falling off once I get to near my pit window. Figure out if they're staying the same, then it might be worth it to try to stretch it to push harder.
26.57.
Run a shorter run, but if they're falling off,
The gap to Adam
be a big
behind is
advantage in
increasing.
getting the
It's now
tires.
1.00.
Seventeen looks to be a bit slower. Chad got by him, the 10's working on the back of him.
The gap in front is now 1.00.
It's definitely possible to come from the back to the front. Or not the front, but mid-pack at least. Definitely seems possible because the 8's working his way up.
You've just
Might be
done
running like 11th or
26.74.
12th. We're catching on the 17. It's like overshoot 3. No pressure from behind at all. I've got all the time in the world to figure out where to go. 20 might be the one falling the fastest now. So 17 is working all over the back bumper of him. A little bit of an apron grab there.
P18.
So he got his way back up to the front.
On your right.
Smoke, something happened.
Still there.
17's
Keep it steady.
outside.
Still there. Outside line's clear. Right side.
Diving in probably
Hold
was
your
not
line.
the nicest thing to do.
Clear outside.
He's gonna try to cross me over.
P17.
Can't tell if Chad and the 10 are pulling away because they've got more pace or because I'm been behind the 17 and the 20. Just trying to keep working it.
You got one right side. He's still there. Keep digging. Clear high.
He's going to do the same thing. He's going to try to cross over. I don't think he's going to have the run down the front stretch though.
V16.
Alright. I'll have a better idea this lap where I stand pace-wise to the 3 cars out front. 16th is the best I can hope for right now.
I'm still trying to
20's trying to catch back up.
No,
Lap
you're
time was 27.00.
I feel like if I keep working my line, we'll pull away. Although he gets a really good run off it too. Last time by was about even with the 10 and the 21. I was a little bit quicker than the 22. Although not when I do that.
Inside's clear.
That last lap was a 26.92.
Now we're getting to the part where the right front's going to be worn. It's going to be fun driving it for the next 35 laps or so. We switched to session last here at some point. This is when I really wish it would stay green though. And gets by Chad, he's working to the inside of the 22. 20 and 17 have fallen back a little bit.
V16.
Biggest thing is just to watch the lap time fall off. Give me an idea again of when to pit if we stay green. I think top 15 is about the best I can hope for.
You've just done a 27.01.
Wow, I really overcooked one there. Running pretty competitive with everybody out front. Not the front runners, they're all still a quarter of a second faster than I am. Pretty consistent with the 3 cars out front. See the difference of not overcooking the entry, same lap time, but way easier on the tires. The 10's starting to pull away a little bit. I think I'm catching the 22 at least. Yeah, we are not getting caught from behind, so it's a good thing. No pressure that way. This has been a really fun race, despite how spread out it is.
You've just done a 27.04.
This is not at all like Gen 4 where you had all the grip in the world.
Keep it up.
Yeah, I've got nothing for the 10. He's a 1/10 of a second faster than I am. Might have something for Chad.
27.09.
And I think I can slowly work by the 22. I might have somebody else that could be falling back. 24's lap down. So it's one car up ahead of the 10. He's gonna try to follow Chad
Guy in
through.
front is Pearson.
Not quite close enough. 22 should be able to tuck in behind him if he's smart going into one. Chad washes way up the track. Slows them both way down. Allows me to close back up. We're also going to be halfway done when we cross the line, because I really overdrove the entry into 3. Try to just follow behind Chad and stick the 22 with the 24 on the outside.
That's half distance. We think about 44 laps remaining on this.
Right side.
Trying to
Still
do what
there.
I can to keep the 22 out there.
Clear. Coming up on your... He's still there. Clear up high.
I think he realized the pace difference.
P15. Your lap time was 27.41.
12 is up ahead.
You got one on the inside. He's still there. Keep it steady, still there. He's still there.
Intention was not to get the outside of Chad.
He's still there. Clear on the inside.
He's super respectful.
14. That lap was
As
at
he always is.
27.20.
Kind of did the same thing as him,
Right
but
side.
overcooked. The entry into 1 pushed way up.
He's still there. Clear up high.
Hopefully
On your
clear
right.
to 24 this time into 3.
He's still there. Keep digging. Clear.
Alright, good. Now we can just set our sights on the 12.
The gap to Russell ahead is now 1.21.
Not expecting to get to 14th, I'll take it.
The gap to Pearson behind is now 0.83.
Something happened to Chad. I did not see what happened out back. As he fell back a couple spots, 17 got by him. As well as the 22. Definitely catching the 12. I think I'm
14th. The
now
gap to
keeping pace
Russell
with the
in
10.
front is now 1.01.
Although I overdrove 1 really bad there. Oh, the 12's picking the pace up, so now we're all about even. And I got nothing for the 9. I'm gonna pit short. He's gonna be hoping that the caution doesn't come out. One
Alright,
works
Jake,
his
there's
way
a
up
car
into
exiting
the
the pit,
top
heads up.
3
The next
as
car is
pit
Russell,
cycles are starting.
13th place.
Guys are do it on a full tank right now.
The gap to Russell ahead is now 1.28. There's a car rejoining in front.
I don't know, it might not be a bad idea to pit now.
Your last lap time was at 27.17.
I'm gonna try to stick to my splitting it in half though, for right now at least. Really need to work on pit strategy more. So 6 gets here. Let him go.
That would
Got one inside.
Right now, or excuse me, the 3.
Inside's clear.
So those fresh tires are going to be quite a bit faster. Like a second and a half to 2 seconds faster.
That was a 27.07. V13, the gap to Russell.
Honestly,
ahead is
okay
now
with
1.08.
13th right now. That's where I would end up finishing. I don't think I'm going to be able to sniff a top 10 out of it. Let's take a look at what fuel it's suggesting. Wow, I didn't realize I was going to be lapped soon. Cool. Maybe we'll pit right before the leader gets to me. Not like I'm running all that far off, which is been that far back.
Lap times are pretty consistent. The gap to Russell ahead is now
Not that time.
0.74.
Yeah, that was a lot quicker. It's half a second to my lap time.
As a car exits in the pits, heads up. That lap time was 27.05.
Yeah, I think we're likely gonna come in, just pit before the leader gets to me. Come in the next lap. We'll run longer this last run that I planned, but that's okay. Go full fuel.
Watch your speed.
Not the best pit entrance, but I'll take it for what I normally do.
Box in
Don't typically
5,
do green flag stops.
4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Now we just need caution. No caution. Now it just becomes the waiting game. Like that. That's what I didn't need. That was the worst time for that
Holy
possible.
We're under caution. Pits are closed. Pace cars out. Line up single file.
Oh, that was the worst time. Like, that could not have come at a worse time.
In front of me, I couldn't back got in front.
I should not have pitted. Now we're stuck. 2 laps down. Cool. Oh, there goes the race. Everything I worked for. Everything I worked for out the window. Oh, this sucks. That was literally the worst time for that to come out. 70, 80. Not unhappy with those tires. That just... I can't.
The leader is pitting
I
now.
do something stupid, I put myself in the back, I try to regroup, and then still get put in the back. Like, I am having the worst run of luck right now, between unforced errors and just crap happening. Oh well, nothing
We're
you can
under
do.
caution.
It's
It's
how
closed.
cautions fall. Get 1 lap back. That was no fun. We'll be 2 laps down.
Ball goes yellow.
Something
Pits
like
are
that.
open.
All the way back to 24th. It's the worst timing possible. So frustrating. Just absolutely,
Aragoni
like,
behind
if I
is
would have
pitting.
stayed out, we would have been on the lead lap, and we would have been in a great spot. Would have been on a great
The
spot.
leader, Hughes, is pitting.
Looks like, I don't know, a couple of us are going to be lap down. See when we get 1 to go, how many it's going to be. There wasn't much I could do there. I thought it was the right play. You guys can tell me if I should have stayed out. Just the worst timing for a caution.
Pits are open.
Well, no matter the finish, I got to be happy with the battle that I had to kind of recover. I have to be happy with that.
The car behind is pitting. Okay, Jake, get ready. Race will resume at
Love
the end of this
racing.
lap.
3, the last car on the lead lap. Yeah. 15 a lap down. Cool. Yeah, that caution screwed a bunch of people. And I flat out don't have the pace to stay in front of the 2. I literally don't have the pace to stay in front of them. So we're going to be a lap down for the rest of the race. Oh, time to drive for, like, 23rd. Hopefully get out in front of the leader and pray to God for the quickest caution known to man. It's going to be my only shot. Three's going to have control of the field.
Green flag.
Chad doesn't go. So we're back to being on 2 laps
P24.
down now. Which sucks because the caution comes
Yeah,
out, I
right
still
side.
stay trapped 2 laps down.
Still there.
So at this point, I feel like I
Real
should
high.
just let everybody go. Like, there's no point in racing.
Right side.
You guys can quit watching
Still
if you
there.
want, because I'm just going to be riding at this point.
He's still there. Clear high.
Eventually try to get back to Chad. That's going to be the only spot I can get is 23rd.
That lap time was 26.54.
Otherwise, we're just going to let everybody by since I'm 2 laps down.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 0.83.
It's frustrating because I felt like I had a top 15 lined
The
up.
lap time was at 25.40.
Like I said, there's so many that are trapped a lap down that we're never going to get caught back up. I'd rather just stay green and finish this thing out. Cycle the rest of the field by. Without losing too much time to Chad.
Still there.
That's all I can do right now.
They're low.
Hate being a pack marker. Hate the iRating drop I've been on.
You got one on the inside.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.1.
They're inside. Car low.
Full course caution. Watch out.
Only thing I can hope
Pace
for is a
car
bunch of
out.
people wrecking.
Pits are closed. Pace cars out. Line up single file behind car number 21.
It's the only thing I can hope for is a ton of people wreck. I knew I should have stayed out. I regret that call. I'm gonna regret that call. Well, we race for safety rating now. That's all I'm racing for at this point. Just as many incident-free laps as I possibly can. Pick up some safety rating out of this. I think we might have picked up 2 cars off the 3 was still out ahead of the 1 or the 2. So we picked up 1 maybe. I don't know. That sucks. Just terrible pit strategy on my part.
Pits are open.
Hey Sean, y'all gonna do a bottom split 500 again this year?
I don't know. I'd like to. I know we're doing the 24, but I don't know about the bottom split 500.
Now I want these
I should've
cautions
won
to
an
click
Emmy
by
for,
quickly.
I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. The guy ended up in the catch fence. That was amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of moments we've missed out on. Stop this.
Paragoni behind is pitting.
Well, I guess no matter what, up until that last caution, this was fun. Thought it could have ended up well, but just bad luck. For that part, at least. Obviously, if I wouldn't have wrecked, maybe it'd be completely different. We'd be in a different spot, but that was just bad luck for that caution, unfortunately. Nothing I could do about it. Guess we'll get the 1 to go when we cross the line. Line back up, do it all over again. Doesn't seem like the wreck really damaged anybody too bad. 15.
Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Lead lap. Or 14, excuse me.
Well, I'm on the outside from the left down.
So got a couple cars.
That's what I was asking myself.
We got 2 cars lining up side by side. The 11's a lap down, the 15 is a lap down, and they're side by side. That's awesome. I don't even know what's going on right now. Alright, oh. We're just gonna do the best we can again. It's the leader's 1 up ahead. I don't even know. Better
Green
restart
flag,
at
clear
least.
inside.
Not that it does much.
Right side. Coming up on your... Clear outside.
Don't want to
Yeah, I'm on
hit
right side.
anybody at all.
Outside line
2
clear.
laps down, I am not causing any chaos for anybody that's on lead lap or a lap ahead.
Inside line, you got one.
We're gonna get eaten up, and we're just gonna let everybody go.
Inside's clear. You got one inside. Keep it together. Hold your line. Clear low.
I said I
Car
can't give up
inside.
the whole track to Chad, but
Clear on the
then I
inside.
can't also get in everybody's way.
Coming up on the inside. 3 wide. You've got the high side.
So everybody's gonna be trying to get by
One
me.
car inside. Clear inside. Stay
It's a
high.
bad spot to be in.
Hold your line.
That lap was a
In reality, the difference between 23rd and 24th isn't
Coming
really
up
all that big of a
side.
difference. So
Still there. Still there. Still there. Cars on both
everybody
sides.
that's gonna
Clear in the middle.
split me
Clear
3
inside.
wide. Cool. We got a wreck behind.
Right side.
Caution's gonna be out.
Watch out. We're under caution. Pits are closed. Pace car is out. Line up single file.
I don't know how bad
behind
that
car
damages
number
anybody, but
21.
would have just preferred to stay green so we could have finished this out faster. Not all this crap. It's the time when I hate the double file lap cars to the inside of restarts. Just prefer to be put in the back, not deal with all this. Take a lot of damage for somebody to be stuck on pit road long enough to put them multiple laps down. Like I said, I flat out don't have the pace to get by the 2 to get a lap back. Like I cannot race my way back onto even 1 lap down.
Full course yellow. Pits are open. The car ahead's pitting.
Jet's coming on the pit road. I just plan to stay out the rest of the race, personally. Somehow I really think tires are going to make that big of a difference. Given the fact that we haven't had really that long of a run, I just plan to stay out until we get a longer run, and then I'll pit for tires. But it's not really going to make all that big of a difference, honestly. It's the difference between 23rd and 24th. Chad lines up behind us, then I will...
Pits are open.
If I see him line up, then I'm just gonna run my pace. If I don't, I'll pull over and let the field go and then just ride behind. Just continue to drop off to the side on restarts because I don't need to be in the way.
Okay, Jake. Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
There's no lucky dog or wave around. You guys realize that, right?
Well, it says that he should stay on the outside.
There is lucky dog.
Lead lap on the outside, lap down on the inside. That's how it works here.
Oh, did I say lucky dog? Yeah, there is a lucky dog, but there's no wave around.
Alright. Try this again.
No, I gotta stay behind 11 here, so I'll be a little far off.
Green flag.
All clear, good job. On your right, 3 wide, you've got the inside line.
P23.
Still there. Keep it together, hold your line. Outside line's clear. Coming up on your... Still there.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.03.
Still there. Clear up high. You got one right side. He's still there.
Up
Keep it
there's
steady,
a
still
wreck
there.
that
Call
I
caution.
get caught in. Cool, so even the safety rating thing's gone. Even the safety rating crap's gone. This race is just gone to pieces. This is just absolutely gone to pieces.
We're under caution. It's closed.
Oh, now we're
Cars
coming in.
out. Line up single file behind Hughes.
Yeah, we're just gonna pull off and stay behind the whole field. There's no point to being in this anymore. I just cost myself a 4x that I didn't need to. I probably should have gotten slow and on the apron and avoided it. I had all the time in the world to get down to the apron to the inside wall and avoid it.
Come on.
If I goes on pit road, I don't know if that's going to be a penalty or not. Well, it could just be open for late lap cars and not for me. That's very possible. So we'll get the spot back to Chad. Like I said, we'll just run in the back. I'm not going to cost myself a 4x that I didn't need to. Yeah, this race sucks.
Gates are open.
This race was not fun. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Doubt I'll have much damage, but might as well get what we can fixed.
Box in.
Just sit in the
5,
back of the field anyways. We'll line up on the
4,
inside, but just basically pull off
3,
and let everybody
2,
go.
1. Box now.
Cool, 40 some seconds. Like we need another caution to finish off the repairs, but it's not a big deal. Doesn't mean much overall. I don't know if the 17 will get trapped. Nah, he'll stay out, so he's the only one left down. So how many on the lead lap now? 16. 7 ahead is the last one on the lead lap. It's aggravating, but nothing I can do at this point. We'll just run another 50-some laps or whatever clean and hope that I don't lose too much.
Green, green, green.
17 behind, who is 1 lap down, so unfortunately I have to.
Right side.
I can't just
324.
stop,
He's still there.
just sit here.
Still there.
Nowhere else to go, really.
He's still there. Keep digging. Still there. He's still there.
Maybe we'll try to get back to Chad.
Still
There's a
there.
couple cars up ahead.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there.
Every position matters,
He's
right?
still there.
That's what I gotta keep telling
Still there.
myself.
Still there. He's still there. Still there. Keep it together. Hold your line. He's still there.
You've just done a 25. Point
Clear up high. Right side.
Yeah, overcooked that entry really bad.
Still there.
The gap in front is now 0.91.
Still there. On your right.
Oh, there it goes.
He's still there. Keep
19.
digging. Coming up on your clear.
I thought he was gonna wreck in front of the field, so I checked up. Now we'll just let the whole field go. Bye bye, field.
Right side.
Bye bye,
Clear
everybody.
high. On your right. Keep it steady. Still there. Hold your line.
I thought he was gonna lose it in front of the field and collect people, so that's
Still
why I
there.
just bailed out of it. That was not.
Still there.
Ah, what happened?
Clear up high.
Alright, well, right side is I am not dead last. I cannot be dead last in the field because they quit. And unless something stupid happens, we're not going to lose 24th either.
.324. The gap in front is now 3.9.
I don't even know.
Come on, that 14.
Yeah, well, tell me where.
No, the tape. Oh, save it.
Be careful, we've got a full course caution. Pace car is out.
Chad
Line up
noses
single
in the
file
wall.
behind car number 21. We're under caution. It's closed. The car behind's pitting now.
Get damage fixed. Don't know how Chad got involved in that. I just want this race over at this point. This is so aggravating. I just want the race over. To be 100% honest, because we might end up being the only car 2 laps down, or I'm literally not racing anybody.
The leader is pitting now.
I'm gonna assume somebody stayed out, so it's not like this is gonna get us a lap back. But I guess we'll see. Never know. Maybe we do get a lap back somehow. Doubtful, but now there's the 8's gonna be the leader, so we will still be 2 laps down.
Full course yellow. It's
Just
still open.
let everybody by. Chad's 2 laps down, or more laps down now. He quit. So now I'm still dead last. Only running for safety rating. And by some chance somebody wrecking and breaking cars.
Limit, speed limit. Box in, 5, 4,
On to your pin.
3, 2, 1. Box now.
Just a quick stop to get the rest of this damage fixed, get back out, be done. I think we will be the only car 2 laps down, so like I said, it literally doesn't matter what I do anymore. Only way I make spots is by people wrecking out.
Full course
Some
yellow.
stupid
Pits are
chance
open.
it's possible to get enough caution so I could try to get back on the lead lap, but I'm not gonna count on it. Got 3
Pace
cars
cars in
ahead.
this lap.
19, 17, 14. And I would need, so we'd need 5 cautions to get back on the lead lap, which would not leave us with many laps to race. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta pull up because I'm gonna assume people are gonna wanna get close, but like I said, if there's nobody behind that, we'll just literally pull to the side. Let everybody go. Although, I guess if I could stay ahead of the 8 and somehow catch a caution, then it might be worth it, because then we'd gain 1 lap back. Even though we'd be on the very, very end of it.
Green flag, we're racing.
You got one right side.
23rd place.
Clear high. Right side. He's still there.
Alright, Jake.
3 wide. You're in the middle.
Woohoo, here comes the 17 who's gonna come
Still there.
flying up the inside.
Still there. Outside line's
At
clear.
least the
Green
25
dwarf down
is
the lead.
gone now.
They're all around.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate you saving that, Ben.
Yeah, thanks, 5 car.
8 had issues with the 5 somehow. Alright, so we're technically 1 lap down. But we will not get waved around the pace car if the caution comes out. And the 5 will be here before you know it. Now it's about trying to run as fast as I can to try to stay in front. Nothing else, it's 1 lap for safety rating, right?
Your last lap time was at 25.46.
Right side. Clear. Right side. Still there. Clear outside. Coming up on your...
Here comes
You're
the
in the middle.
4, we're done. Alright, back to 2 laps
You're
down.
still there. Inside's clear. 3 wide. You're
I
in the
got
middle.
3 wide.
Clear
I
five.
can't hit the brakes
Clear.
because it's going to cause problems for
Both sides,
everybody,
you
but
got
I
one.
literally have
Full
nowhere
course
to go.
caution, be careful.
Literally had nowhere to go.
Sorry about that. I didn't even think I hit you.
And we're back to 2 laps down. I hate
Pace
this
car
race.
is out. Line up single file behind Stiver. Pace car is out.
Like, if you
Pits
get a lap
closed.
down and your day's just done. You have multiple laps down and you might as well quit. So what's the point of running around for another 40 laps? So yeah, here's great commentary. I don't know what to tell you. And if I could have held on, not getting eaten up, I could be 1 lap down. Instead, we're gonna
Pits
have
are open.
1 car lap down. So I guess now we only need 3 cautions to get back on the lead lap. So this rate is certainly possible given how it's going. I'm gonna be faster than the 4, so we're not gonna get a lap back based on racing the leader. See if anybody else falls a lap down. Otherwise, it's just let the 25 by, 24 by, and then go sit. And just let the field go and just pray for multiple cautions.
Stiver in front is pitting. Aragoni behind is pitting now.
It's going to be the only hope. Because when it cycles around, we're going to have 21 on the lead lap. So 1 caution would get the 25 back on the lead lap, and I would need 2 to get back on the lead lap. And it still wouldn't leave me with many laps to try to get through the field. So I'm not going to pit until we could get back on the lead lap. And then I could use that last set of tires and go blasting through. Or attempt to go blasting through. Not holding out hope. I'll keep riding just to pray for that happening, but likely just going to stop and let everybody by. Get across the start-finish line and then just try to figure out a good place to stop. All the lead lap cars battle. On my own lap, so I have nothing to do with the lap cars either. This way I can be out of whatever happens.
Okay, Jake, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Not lose any more safety rating. And if somehow the 25 were to be involved in the caution, then it put me in place for a lucky dog that I wouldn't have expected. Won't be the only one on the inside line, but as of right now, I'm literally the only one on the inside line. So here comes the 25, excuse me.
Green flag.
They're low.
Push so we can pass Stiver to get the lucky dog position.
On your
Over
right.
on the backstretch.
Keep it together. Hold your line.
Okay, Jake.
The next clear high. You got one right side.
Field
That
by.
sideline's clear.
Seems like a stupid move, but I think it's the right play. It's the most respectful thing I could do, as well as the safest thing I could do. It's boring, because now I don't run around anybody, but this time it was the right idea. Now let's just hope for quick wrecks. Quick wrecks. Somebody wreck. Somebody yells big money or whatever in a game show, I'm yelling for quick wrecks.
Got a full course caution.
There's
Watch
one.
out.
Great if the 25 was involved in it. I don't think he is. It was the 7.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind Stiver.
Maybe somehow there's
We're
contact
under
with the
caution.
25.
Pits are closed.
Then that
I just hope you guys are having fun racing for 30th.
would negate his lucky dog.
Actually, I think that was racing for 16.
So hopefully the 25 will be back on the lead lap. Then we can start to make up. I can start to make up my laps. Oh, it's gonna put the 14 a lap down now. Maybe not. Maybe he'll get out in front. I will do the exact same thing again. Yep, so the 25 should be back on the lead lap.
Full course yellow, pits are open.
This leaves me the first car any laps down. So 2 cautions back on the lead lap. Please, 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 please. Quick cautions, quick cautions. Not the 14 going a lap down either. Okay, he pulled out in front, good. So he should stay on the lead lap.
Aragoni behind is pitting.
So we are the first car any lap down. So 2 cautions gets us back on the lead lap. People wreck quickly, please. I don't care, you can spin and stop in the middle of the track and that's fine. I don't care what it is. It'd be nice if it was some sort of brutal wreck that took out multiple cars and could get me spots that way, but I'm not gonna get picky about what the cautions are, as long as they don't involve me. Which is why I will continue to just drop back, because the 24 is going to be the only one behind me on the inside, so it'll be even easier to just pull over and let the field go.
Race car's coming in this lap.
You'd think this feels good, but it's not. Again, if I had the pace to get in front of the 4, I would, but I just flat out don't. Just flat out don't have the pace to get in front of them. Otherwise, I would try to get 1 lap back that way, catch the lucky dog, 1 caution, be back on the lead lap, but flat out can't do it.
Green flag, we're racing.
And time to pull off. Let everybody go. Run around the bottom of the track, where hopefully nobody spins and gets me. Alright. Quick wrecks, quick wrecks, quick wrecks. Somebody wreck. That is the name of the game now. Like 24 laps or something like that. 25 laps. Somebody please wreck. I wrecked twice.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Oh, there's smoke. We got a caution. Nope, they just to the inside.
That doesn't sound fair.
Ah, that sucks. 7 just down to the inside. So he's probably going to go a lap down, and then we're going to be screwed because he's going to get the lucky dog instead of me.
Coming up on your...
You've just done a 25.60.
Still there. He's still
Might as well race somebody, right?
They're outside.
Not that it matters. Just gotta hope that
That
the
lap
7
time
is
was
staying on the late lap,
25.54.
which he is.
That last lap was a 25.63.
At this point, we're just letting it eat. Let's get these laps over faster. As it doesn't look like anybody's gonna wreck now.
Okay, Jake. Lap times are pretty consistent.
So we'll pass cars, even though it's not poor position, we will physically pass them on the
Right
track.
side.
Just to give myself something
He's
to do.
still there. Still there. Keep it steady. Still there. Clear.
Let's go hunt 22 down, somehow. 2 seconds back. Just so I can say, hey, I would have been quicker than somebody. Not a good entry, or good exit out of 2. On the throttle a little too early. Catching the 22 and the 14, not that it really matters. Because again, we're still 2 laps down. But hey, we'll do what we can. I don't want to affect these guys either in their side-by-side battle. As everybody on the track, with the exception of
Your lap
myself
time was
and the 24, are all
26.38.
racing for position. We'll get closer and get a good front seat view of the 22 and the 14 racing side by side.
That was a 26.52.
the 14's quicker now, or if the battle's still going to be going on. 22's trying to get there. Looks like the 14's a little bit quicker. Got 10 laps to go. 23rd's frustrating. Nothing I could do. Like I said, it was just the worst timing for the caution possible. And never able to recover from it. No matter what I could do, wasn't going to help.
That lap time was.
Well, the 22's trying to get back to the inside of the 14. Sit there and watch this. Give you guys something to watch for the last 8 laps. Both definitely feeling the right front wear, driving in hard, sliding up the track. Both trying to do what they can. The 22 keeps trying to cut underneath the 14. They're on fresher tires, so it's not like, you know, I'm catching them because they're, well, a little bit of contact there. The 22 is going to go up the hill, come back down a little bit. Slots in behind him. He's definitely tight. He's cooked that right front.
That was a 26.86.
14 gets about a car length advantage through the middle 1 and 2. Going to come back down. 22 is going to close up to his back bumper out of 2. Nose to tail down the back stretch into 3. Trying to stay off to the side so I can see. Somebody had some issue. 8, possibly? I don't know who. Looks like it might have been the 8. It's not going to do anything. 8 slowly drops to the inside. Only thing I could hope for is that he somehow has a meatball and has to pit. Does he have a meatball? He is going on pit road. Maybe I could possibly pick up 1 spot and finish 22nd.
That lap was a 27.00. Forestier ahead is pitting.
See what happens. Also try to get back to the 22 and the 14 to watch that battle. The last 4 laps. As I completely cooked the right front.
Jake,
Get myself some
NASCAR
right
exits
front
in the pits,
damage.
heads up.
Good on me. The 8 should only be 1 lap down now. No, he's still on pit road. Could he be 2? Could we get a spot? Thought he was coming out of pit road. That might have been the 6, I don't know. Oh, the 8's still on pit road, so we get a spot. Up to 22nd, yay-hoo! We got a spot! He's back on the track, so we're gonna have to race. No, I think he's far enough back with a few laps to go, it's not gonna matter. Trying to just get you guys back to the battle between the 14 and the 22. As I continue to overdrive my corner entries.
Behind is increasing. It's now 8.1. The lap time was at 26.74.
2 to go when we cross the line. 2 laps for the 22 to settle it with the 14. He continues to work the middle of the track while the 14 works the outside. No, excuse me, 1 lap to go. My bad.
White flag. 1 more to go.
Alright, here's the checkered flag. Race over. We are finally done with this mess. This abomination of my lack of skill at the beginning and then
22nd place. Okay, it's over.
complete trash luck. That's pretty much how to describe it. I sucked. I got unlucky. There's the race summed up in like 2 seconds. Yeah, we'll get the overlay off. I want to look at what happened to Chad. That's about the only thing I care about, because, you know, there's tires if you want to see them,
Thanks a
didn't
lot.
matter. I just
Appreciated that.
basically said screw it. See what happened to Chad. That was not fun. That was just not fun. See what happens here. He's running down the backstretch. I think this was when it happened. Nope, there's the slide up front. That's the 14. Chad doesn't really have anywhere to go. It's hard to get these things to slow down. He's already running the outside. Yeah, I don't know if he thought he was going to go back down the track. And by that point, by the time he saw him not going down, then like he had it saved, and he starts going around here, and it wouldn't have mattered if he reacted the minute that the 14 was pointing towards the inside wall. He wasn't getting down, or he wasn't getting slowed down. The car was hurt, so, and he calls it quits there. So I get it, frustrating for him, but yeah, just I don't know. It was absolutely terrible with the 15. It was just my fault for driving in too deep, not checking up for his braking point, and then just got caught by the caution. So that sums it up. 22nd place. Probably could have been a top 15 like I was shooting for had it not been for that. But hey, those are the breaks. So we'll take them. We'll move on. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you stuck this long through it, thank you. And we'll do some at least one non-caution race. Oh, I can try to do what I can out of it. But yeah, until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.